it's time to get basic. There's a trendy trend going around the internet combining Sauvignon Blanc and frozen jalapenos, and we'll try that out today in the Ninja Slushy machine, but you can use any other slushy machine to make this recipe. I'll be infusing this bottle of wine with some fresh jalapenos and then adding this to the Ninja Slushy machine. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of water to bring down the ABV and adding in a little bit of sugar to up the sweetness. Any Sauvignon Blanc will work, but I'm using Hannah, a winery located in Sonoma County, not too far from my favorite town in wine country, which is Healdsburg. It's a cool winery. If you ever are in the area, to stop by and have a tasting. Now, I'm only going to use 500 milliliters of this 750 milliliter bottle of wine, and that's for a very good reason, because the way I'm going to infuse this is by taking 500 milliliters of wine and adding about half of a jalapeno. And this is a pretty big jalapeno, cut into smaller pieces, and I'm going to let that steep for 15 minutes. I'm saving the rest of this bottle in case it's too hot. I have a way to dilute it. After 15 minutes, I tried it. It's not quite hot enough. So I'll push this to the side. I'll let it steep for another 15 minutes. And I need to add some sugar and water to this overall mix. I'll add that now. And then after 15 more minutes have passed, I will strain that into my mix of water and sugar. I want to make sure that there are no seeds and no pieces of jalapeno left over that are going into the machine. Jalapenos are not all the same. So you don't want to just trust a recipe. You want to start with less jalapenos, add more if you need, but the size of them as well as the heat levels can change. So don't just follow this recipe blindly. You need to taste this along the way. All right, let's try a spicy Sauvignon Blanc slushy. Cheers. The heat is, for me, for this batch, the way I did it with my jalapenos, it's very much in like the background on the finish. It's not spicy. I don't even think if you didn't like spicy stuff, you would find it too spicy. So if you're doing this, like really make sure that you dial in the spiciness before you put it in the machine, before you add everything else. And I think this might sound like a negative, but I think the best way to describe this, and this is a positive, is that it tastes a lot like the wine. It's not that different from the Sauvignon Blanc. All the flavor from the wine comes through. The additional sugar just helps bump it up a little bit to get a little better texture, but not being too sweet. But you can leave out the sugar, and I don't think it's going to slush. I think you're going to need a little bit of sugar. And then, even adding water to help bring down the ABV just a little bit, but not too much. It helps it. Obviously, we need that to slush, but it doesn't take away from the Sauvignon Blanc flavor. So the Sauvignon Blanc you use is going to be important. You have to choose one that you like. But overall, I don't think it's one of those trends that's outlandish or dumb. Because really, what we're doing is just making a spicier, frosé style wine slushy using Sauvignon Blanc. And you could do other wines here if you like other wines better than Sauvignon Blanc. I just have to imagine that this summer and in future summers, anywhere that serves like strawberry frosés or frosés, they're going to have a spicy Sauvignon Blanc on their menu. And what's nice is there's just nothing offensive about it. It's just like a little bit of heat to a wine drink. I have not had the original where you take a jalapeno and put it in a glass of wine, but this accomplishes that in a little different way, a little more summer appropriate, I think, and it works well. First time I've done wine in this machine. I have a bottle of rosé been sitting on off to the side here on the bar for like a year to do a strawberry frosé, which I will do soon as summer is approaching. But if you like wine, if you like Sauvignon Blanc, if there's someone in your life that loves this is my wife's favorite wine. I know she's gonna like this. And then play around the sugar as needed. But it's very simple, very basic, and you can hone in that spiciness and sweetness to your preference. I've always enjoyed wine, but the last few years just don't drink very much wine since I drink mainly cocktails now because of YouTube. And it's just funny now that I'm drinking wine and it's not really drinking wine. It's drinking a wine slushy. But it's delicious. You should try it. And that is it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like below. If you want to know more about slushies and talk to other people about slushies, I have a Discord channel that is a part of my Patreon. So if you want to support this channel more, you get access to the full Patreon, which is connected to this channel and my main channel, and the Discord as well, where you can talk about recipes and problems you might be having with your machines and getting things dialed in. So check that out if you want to support this channel more. Otherwise, see you on the next one.